I didn't really have role models in a conventional sense, I would say. I lived across the street from a halfway house, so I would wake up to people across the street in my yard, you know, just doing drugs. I would wake up to paraphernalia and just a multitude of things. So I really didn't have one person that was a conventional role model that I could just look up to. I didn't necessarily know what was right, but I knew where I would end up if I followed in their footsteps.
Growing up with my mom, I was a good kid. Like, I always went to school. I did everything I was supposed to do. I think I just got distracted kind of by my friends and stuff, like, and looking up to like all the wrong people for all the wrong reasons. But I got out, turned 18, I got sent to prison. And I was like, man, this ain't for me. Like, I couldn't live like this no more. Like, I didn't want to live like this. I don't understand how people could. I didn't want to.
For most kids, graduating high school is pretty much a joyous occasion, but if you're emancipated, you're pretty much on your own. It's pretty much like taking away all the support, everything a kid could ask for or lean on an adult for, and basically saying you're in this world by yourself.
My definition of a path of success is really getting out there and knowing what you want, making it your own, and you can call it your path of success, my path of success.
Working with these young people and helping them to achieve employment, housing, and vocational training. For them, Volunteers of America represents a transformative experience. They come in, we teach them, and we give them hope. We give them opportunity to improve their life.
And that's what we want. We want everyone to be able to say that they took a journey on a path of their success.
One of the most inspiring stories I've heard was that of which Tamara told me about the time she sat in on an emancipation.
And we all went to the group home and sat down in the conference room. And the young lady was sitting around the table just like everybody else. The young lady that this meeting was all about was completely silent at the table. She didn't move, she didn't talk, she just sat there. And she let everyone around her make these decisions about her life. After the meeting, we sat down with her and we talked about how she really felt about this meeting that just had happened. She first mentioned that she didn't even understand what the meeting was about. She thought it was just a meeting to get everyone together so that they knew who was in her life. She didn't understand that this meeting was about her life and her future. And so we took it upon ourselves to talk with the group home staff and figure out a way that this young lady could have a voice. But she's 21 now, and she's on her own. She's doing pretty well. And I can tell you right now, she has a voice that she learned to use by just simply asking her those questions. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna design my house next door. Ever since I was little, there's always been this lot next to my grandma's house. It's just always been right there, and I've never said nothing to nobody, but I've always wanted to have a house right there. I've always looked at this spot, and I always said I wanted to be an architect. Like, it's always like, you guys, anybody, I always said it. Like, I don't know why, it was just architect. I'm gonna be an architect. The first time I seen Melvin, I kind of thought, like, okay, that's Melvin. He seemed like he's done good all his life. Like, he has a good car. He dresses nice. Everything's nice. But after I got to know him and like we talked more and stuff like that, I realized, man, we got a lot more in common than I thought. He never talked at me. Like as long as we talked, he always respected me enough to talk to me. Like he never tried to force nothing into my head. He kind of just put it there and let me think and let my mind wander on it and ponder on it. So he got me on point. All I could respect him. I wouldn't know what to do. He did a lot for me. He's still doing a lot for me.
I would say as a foster youth, you get used to a lot of promises that don't pan out, or whether it's your parents telling you, like, I'm gonna be there for you. If your parents not come to your graduation like mine did, or you just get used to a lot of things that just don't go the way they're supposed to go. At that moment, I knew like it wasn't about money. It wasn't like about the value of it. It was that they actually cared, and they actually cared to hear my story. And I started out as majoring in kinesiology and to be an athletic trainer. But after I seen the genuine help that actually made me feel like I was included in something, I switched my major to sociology, and being a part of a greater community definitely does help.
I believe that it's important for us to support our youth so that we can build a stronger community, that we can improve their lot in life and their chances. I believe that it is the core of humanity, of what we do, and I think that we should all give back.
And that's the most important thing with our youth, is continual support, letting them know that Foster a Dream, Volunteers of America, our community supporters, that they're going to be there for them all the time.
Like I don't want it to seem like I'm just doing it just because of her. Like I'm gonna prove her wrong. I'm doing it for me, but man, my mama means the world to me. Watch, you're gonna see.
VOA reaffirmed that there actually are people out there who are willing to help for the greater good, and they definitely set firm in me that what I'm doing is actually right. Me wanting to give back is actually beneficial, because there are people and programs out there that aim is to help others, and I just hope that when I'm done with my schooling that there are still programs like this around, so I can actually just join the team to help others in the same situation as me.
Good, you're good. Good, you're good.